Hi everyone, my name is Ethan Paisley, and today we are going on a cannabis-infused journey together.
Isn't it gorgeous?
So right now I'm putting gas in my friend's car, and we are on our way to one of my favorite hikes in LA. And with us, we have this little gift from my friends at Wowee, from one of my favorite cannabis brands, Candescent. And we are gonna be trying their Calm strain. Today's a new moon, right? There's a lot of energy out there, a lot of excitement, a lot of anxiety. And so I wanted something to kind of ground myself and calm myself going into this new moon experience. I just like something to help me unwind at the end of the day. I'll see you guys in the forest.
This is so cool. Hemp wick.
Here we go.
It's pretty.
All right, guys. So I had a little bit of the Calm Candescent product, and it was amazing. I feel so relaxed. Hello, look at the weather. It's about 5 o'clock, so I'm probably gonna do a little bit more hiking, and then go home and get some rest and smoke a little bit more of this product from Candescent. Thank you, Wowee. I'll see you guys next time. Mwah.
It's time for Flower Hour with your hosts, David Gborie and Giulia Rozzi.
Welcome to Flower Hour, the show on how to improve your life with weed and how to improve the weed in your life. I am your host, Giulia Rozzi.
And I'm David Gborie, and next week is Valentine's Day, and you know what? I'm here for it. We are here for it, collectively.
David, do you have any big plans, or do you mean to be your matchmaker? Which, oh, wait, I already am. Let's check in with David's dating profile that we have come up with on the show. If anyone has been watching the last few episodes, I've been trying to find David Love. He's got a very impressive profile. We should probably explain Wet Boy. This comes up a lot on the show. David, do you want to explain what Wet Boy means?
It doesn't mean it. A lot of people are very uncomfortable being wet. I am one of the few Aquafina Americans who is comfortable as wet and dry. It's the same for me.
I think I told you this already, but I'll tell the viewers at home. I met a wet girl. She's unfortunately married. I didn't meet her. It's my best friend Maria.
All the good ones are
Also
taken.
doesn't get upset. Like, she explained it like if she's washing dishes and, you know, her shirt gets all wet from the dishwater water, and her husband's like, don't you want to get changed? She's like, no, it's fine. That's a wet boy.
That's a wet boy. That's a wet boy from way back.
Okay. Yeah. Well, if anyone is interested in David, please reach out to the show. You can comment, you can DM, whatever.
Just for the record, also, if you reach out, I'm not always wet. This isn't like a fetish thing. Like, I get dry, too. Anyways, actually, Giulia, for Valentine's Day, I've got rom-com bracket fever over on Wowee's Instagram. You can also play along with the Wowee You guys can play this too. Who do you think's going all the way?
Oh man. Wait, before we get that, we've been rated. I just got word that we've been rated, so I want to thank That High Guy and their audience. So thank you so much for rating us and for joining us. And yeah, get into this rom-com bracket. I'm gonna take a look up close. I
already know who's gonna win.
Who's gonna win the bracket?
I think it's Hitch.
You think Hitch is the one?
Hitch is an all-timer.
I think it might be Harry Met Sally.
I hate that movie. Can I say that right now? I do
Yeah, of
not
course
like
you
it.
can. Hey. Wow.
I don't like. I think the way that she orders at that restaurant is kind of rude. Don't eat at a fucking restaurant then. I don't like that. Right? You understand what I'm saying? Like
when she has the orgasm? When she has
no,
the fake
no. Not the all have what she's having orgasm.
Oh, I was like, that was a joke.
No, I just thought she gave it a table.
Oh. Wait, what's happening?
Is this because I don't like...
we're having technical difficulties again.
Every time I speak out against Meg Ryan.
This happened last week, and since it happened last week, we haven't seen our writer Matt, so I don't know what this one is about. Hello? Is anyone
Julia.
there?
Julia, is that you? Hey, girl.
Yeah, is that Brooke?
How's it going?
Brooke?
Yeah.
Brooke, it looks
Are
like
you okay?
you've been buried alive.
Oh, I think that's just a matter of perspective. You see buried alive, and I feel like I've been buried and I'm living, laughing, and loving it. It's really calm down here. I didn't realize how stressed I'd been at work.
This is literally my nightmare. I'm very claustrophobic. I don't understand. How are you enjoying this?
Maybe it's the low air supply talking, but it's real cozy. It's so cozy. Yeah, I'm catching up on podcasts. Here, check out. It's just enough space in here. I think there's I got everything I need. I'm good. I'm great.
Well, if it is of any interest to you, we have just received a letter from your kidnappers.
Oh yeah. I'm kind of curious about that.
We took Brooke. Can we have some money?
Okay, getting right to it.
Yeah. Brooke, don't be scared. We're gonna find you.
Oh, you know what? No rush. I'm super chill down here. Have a good show. I wrote some funny bits, but I'm chill.
They're not asking for how much money. They're very bad kidnappers.
Wow.
Okay.
All right.
Right. Well,
I'm here if you need like punch up or anything.
Okay. Lot of our writers getting kidnapped. We'll check back in later. We have a terrific show for you today. We're going to talk about farm-to-table weed journeys and doing all sorts of insanity with the very funny Puterbaugh sisters. But for now, we have a very funny PSA.
Hey, weed is a gateway drug. We all know that. But a gateway to what? The results might shock you. If you smoke weed, you might start to think crazy thoughts. You might write those thoughts down artfully and then sing them. You might record that song and keep on doing it until you have an album. And that album might win a Grammy. Do you want a Grammy? That's what I thought. Weed is a gateway drug. But a gateway to what? Well, if you smoke weed, you might drop those shoulders. Do you really want to be relaxed? Weed is a gateway drug, but a gateway to what? People who smoke weed aren't going anywhere, except maybe a trip to the museum. Do you know how much a museum trip costs? It varies, but it's usually free on Sunday. The real cost of a museum trip? Your sobriety. Weed is a gateway drug. Do you want to laugh for 45 minutes straight? Does that sound fun to you? Laughing until your tummy hurts and your eyes spill with tears and your nose runs? Blow your freaking nose! Weed is a gateway drug. A gateway to what? I don't know. Maybe you might mess around and download Rosetta Stone. And next thing you know, sabes español muy bien. Hasta la vista. Weed is a gateway drug. And that gateway is in the back of a wardrobe, and it leads straight to Narnia. Are you ready to get into that entire saga from C.S. Lewis? I didn't think so. Oh, so you want to smoke weed? Well, that's a gateway to binge watching Insecure. It's a gateway to eating a whole ice cream cake. It's a gateway to smoking more weed until you fall asleep. Good night, idiot.
Wow.
I'm sold. Let's start smoking weed.
I guess we should start smoking weed. Our guests today are hilarious comedians. They are friends of the show. Please welcome the Puterbaugh sisters, Tiff and Danny. Hello.
Hi.
Hey.
I kind of identify as a dry boy.
Oh, are you now? Explain.
I just feel that I feel that we live in a dry climate. I feel like I can always sleep when it's dry, and so I'll identify as a dry boy.
I like that. I like that. No nosebleeds for you.
That's what they always say about
Fair
me.
enough. They call you No Nosebleed Tiff.
Yep,
You got
it's
that
good for certain.
gang jacket that says it on it.
Yeah.
No Nosebleed Tiff.
I've been trapped in the pandemic so long with Tiff that I would like to have a nosebleed as something to do, you know?
Something to look forward to.
I get it. Mix it up.
Mix it up.
So now you two, I know this for a fact, spent a summer trimming weed in a trap house. Is this like entry level into the weed industry? Just talk to us about it.
Well, I'm going to be honest. It wasn't a summer. It was a lot of time, and I'm going to say that I still do it sometimes.
Yeah.
See,
If a summer is 5 years to you,
it's whatever it is for you. And, you know, a lot of times in Hollywood, it's not all Twitch shows and celebrities. Sometimes it doesn't always work out, and you have to do other things for jobs.
Yeah.
You know?
how everybody has those stories that they're like, yeah, it was hard when I first moved to LA. I worked as a barista for a month.
I had to work at Joe's Crab Shack as a host for like 2 weeks. So sometimes you have to do other jobs. Like, you know, if you're looking at us and say, have those girls worked at Blue Man Group? We have.
Yeah.
And if you're saying, have those girls worked at a mascot costume shop? We have.
Yeah.
So trimming weed sounded like it was going to be fun.
Well, it
And-
sounded like a temporary thing, you know, like for all the viewers out there, you guys probably go to the dispensary, get your cute little jar of little Howie Wowee Mandel with stickers on it, pay $75 for an 8. The thing is, there was a grower up north that looks like he's in the band Slipknot that was growing that weed for you.
Mhm.
And there was us trimming it before that got in that little jar, you know,
Sure.
It's a process.
Yeah. You guys have had shit jobs before, right?
Oh,
Oh,
man, I used to
yeah.
work at the car wash.
Yeah.
See, it's kind of the
Yeah,
same
it was-
thing. You were washing cars,
so
I was
bad.
trimming weed.
See,
I
yeah,
don't
car
know if
wash.
I've mentioned this on the show. I think I've mentioned this on the
Can I-
show before to you, David, but I worked at the Union Square Holiday Market in a booth that sold candles that melted into hand lotion. And I was supposed to ask people,
Wait
I
a
was
second.
supposed to stop people and go, excuse me, and grab their hand and then rub candle wax on them and be like, trust me, it's going to turn to lotion. And my supervisor was a shaman in Manhattan.
Good.
There
Good.
is.
Did you sell a lot of lotion?
There's so
no,
much to
and
that.
this was more recent than I care to admit. I wasn't having a good year.
I feel like
Was
nobody
it-
tells you like when you move to LA, you're gonna meet so many people that you're gonna look in their eye and tell like they've never had to apply to work at Petco, you know?
Yeah. Oh, man.
Yeah, people with money,
Or like-
you know.
Yeah. Or like worked at an old folks' home, busting dishes.
I did that.
Now I'm just.
We did.
Yeah, you
We did
too?
stand up at an old folks' home.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh,
Yeah.
I would rather wash dishes.
Yeah, I've wiped the butts. I've wiped the butts. I have. I've done the wiping of the butts.
Oh.
I can't. You know, if you let me talk about old butts, I'll be here all day, David. Okay.
You and me both, sister.
Yeah. So if we're talking about trimming weed,
Well, actually, she had a job that was kind of combined with the old folks' home and Giulia's, where she had to wipe the butts. That was a candle that turned into lotion.
I
and
did.
Then,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
I was joking.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, lotion
hard.
candle butts. That's a whole genre. It's that and mukbanging. So you
The
said
trimming of the weed. Yeah, let me tell you, a trap house, I don't know, Google it. It's an illegal place that you sit for 16 hours and trim weeds until it gets to the cute little jars that you guys buy at home.
Sure.
And
We trimmed it at a trap house that was it was fronted as a porn place, but then you went in the back and they were growing weed, which was a funny front. But you'd walk past a bunch of like dusty dildos and like butts videos, and then you'd go in the back and trim weed. And I don't know if the front ever worked, but that's funny. That was what they thought.
Yeah.
Love a
They're like,
dusty
what's
face.
the best-
Dusty dildos.
Dusty dildos
back
and
to the
butts
trim.
videos. That's my favorite wrestling tag team combo. What kind? What kind of weirdos were up there, up north in Northern California? That's my question.
Oh,
Okay, I'm
good.
good. We're
Okay.
getting
What
to
are
the
people
weirdos.
like?
Okay. Well, first off, in the world of LA, again, we trimmed with, I have no idea why she was there. She was like this incredibly hot Instagram model, but all of her, I had no idea her following was like through the roof, but she was trimming with us. And her whole gimmick was, of course, she was gorgeous, but she was like a ratchet astrologer. That was like her thing on Instagram. And so she would be trimming weed
with like
looking-
nails out to here. And then she would be doing astrology readings while she was trimming weed. And she'd be like, that's what a Cancer does. That's just what a
She'd like,
Cancer does.
I wouldn't trust a Scorpio. That is why I would not trust a Scorpio. And she would also trim in like booty pussy like shorts.
That's
you know?
not the kind of thing you want to trim in.
No.
She also told me,
No, you
she
don't want
goes,
crumbs in
a
there.
guy, yeah, you don't want crumbs in your
crumbs
pussy.
in there.
She said,
Yeah.
she showed me that a guy from Instagram bought her a car, and she said, you can just manifest things like this. And I said,
You
can manifest things like this because you look like that.
And she's got a vagina full of weed. It's a twofer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It could be a thing. We also trimmed with a woman who called herself Ganja Chica. And
That was kind of her brand.
her brand
She was Ganja Chica.
sure.
And we trimmed, she didn't believe in a mask. This was during the pandemic.
She also told me that the reason COVID happened was that Kobe Bryant died, and that everybody was praying to Kobe Bryant, and it sounded a lot like COVID.
In Arabic.
So the world manifested COVID, and she was constantly dabbing the whole time.
And
so,
she also, we would be trimming, and she would be like doing these videos that I guess exist in like weed culture, where she's like, ha ha ha, puff puff pass, and she would take her grant. We'd be like, what's going on? It turns out, again, this woman had like millions of followers online at Ganja Chica.
Yeah,
Well,
we trimmed with a lot of
you know,
influencers.
Speaking of influencers, I know that, trimming is not your main thing. I heard that you guys have gotten into the very competitive Los Angeles real estate market. Let's take a look.
We have.
That is part of your new brand.
I've got some stunners of deals for you. Check out this gorgeous studio apartment. Look at this window, letting in so much of that gorgeous California sun. What am I thinking about? Success? Probably. Look at how much space we have, and that skylight letting in all that gorgeous California sun. As you go over here to this rustic writer's room, you can just do a little writing. For who? For what? Netflix, probably, after you get this gorgeous studio. The space in this stunner is absolutely stunning. You're not going to want to miss out on this California deal. It's $500,000 and it's a stunner. Put in an offer. It's nice. Los Angeles real estate. I've got another listing for you, and this one's off market. Now put in an offer and you won't have to deal with any bidding wars. Sure, it's a fixer-upper, but it could be great for a studio space, an artist space, or maybe a nursery for the young ones. It's nice. Los Angeles real estate. I've got some hot deals for you. Like, check out this gorgeous studio. Sure, it's a shitbox, but it's in Silver Lake. Now check out that space. 800 credit score, $1,900 a month. It'd be perfect for a student or a DJ, perhaps an actor. Put in an offer. This one's going fast. It's nice.
I've always wanted to
I
live
used
on
to
a
live
pile
in
of
that
rubble.
place. Yeah.
David, you can make it happen in LA.
I really can.
I believe in
Ladies-
you.
Valentine's Day is obviously right around the corner, Tuesday or something. When you think
Yep.
of Valentine's Day, you think of champagne and chocolate-covered strawberries. But
course.
cannabis is also trying to make itself the ultimate aphrodisiac this year. So we are going to play a game called Wet Boy or Forget Boy.
Now,
Okay.
And the way it works
Okay.
is we have images. We have images of some very romantic Valentine's Day gift ideas for the special stoner in your life, and you're gonna let us know if that makes you a wet boy or a forget boy.
Okay.
now I
We
want
answer.
to remind you. Yes,
Okay.
we're all gonna play this game. Now, I want to remind you, in this game, wet boy is a positive thing. Okay.
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 So first image here. He gets you this beauty. Is he a wet boy? It's positive, or a forget boy? Now it is a chocolate box full of ganja lady.
I'm going with wet boy.
Wet boy.
Okay.
That is
Ah, the graphic
That is
scene deserves a
graphic.
nug for that.
Yes.
Wow.
Oh,
I
man.
feel
How do you feel,
We put some
David?
effort towards that, That's a lot of money in weed. So somebody
Yeah.
put some effort.
Yeah,
What's that- what-
I'm
what's that
into
gotta
this
be,
one
like a
too.
half ounce?
I also appreciate that it's not a box full of weed chocolate because
Mhm.
I personally, my journey with edibles is that it's been a very hit or miss journey. There's only
Yep,
certain
too.
kinds I like. Also, the chocolate ones, they always expire, I'd much
Yeah.
rather just have the green.
Yeah.
This is a wet
Edibles
boy for
are
me.
just, that's a box of panic attacks. If you gave me a box of edibles,
Yeah.
that's just
Yeah.
not good. So,
All right. We,
Ooh.
ooh,
Gorge.
gorgeous.
that's pretty.
Yeah.
Wet boy or forget
That's a nice
boy?
one single CVS rose.
Mhm. I'm going forget boy because I feel like anybody that brings you flowers, that's bad news. Thank you.
Really?
Yeah, I feel like it's always cursed. It's always somebody that's really trying to impress you.
Right.
Or say they're sorry.
Or they're very creepy, like, here's all these flowers, take these home. And it's like in front of people and it's embarrassing. I'm against it. I'm against getting flowers.
Hey, I'm
That's
all
the kind of
for-
wet boy I
I'm all for
am.
it.
It
Hey.
is in a bong. Do you see that it's in a bong?
Yeah.
I like that.
And it's my forget boy because I am not 18 anymore, so I don't really smoke bongs.
Yeah,
Okay.
forget boy.
Yeah.
There you go.
I
Yeah.
think it's a wet boy for me.
Okay.
Okay.
I don't know. I like flowers. Fun fact about David that we should add to his profile is David
Yeah,
buys
are you-
himself
that's a-
flowers every week.
Oh, that's cute, David.
I just had to throw them out yesterday, though. I haven't gone to the store yet. But yeah.
Well, see,
I'm
now
a- I'm a
I
weekly
know.
flower guy.
I think that's positive. Buy yourself flowers. I just don't like the idea of somebody trying to impress you by buying you flowers, I guess.
Yeah.
I don't like a
You know,
man.
also,
I
not
don't
gonna
give them to
lie.
anybody.
Part of why I did say wet boy for this is because I wanted to see that graphic again, and it worked. So
Yeah. I'll take the graphic anytime. Yeah.
The graphic's nice.
it's
The
so
graphic is nice.
disturbing.
Yeah.
It's really gross.
David, is this a wet boy or a forget boy for you?
I mean, I don't want to see it again, but I do think it's a wet boy. I think that's nice. You bought a bong. That's
We gotta see it
expensive.
again. We gotta see it.
Flash it.
Oh boy.
Ooh.
Oh,
All right.
man.
Okay, I think we can all agree that so far the plan to sweep you off your feet is questionable. Okay, this next gift is a heart-shaped joint. Wet boy or forget boy?
Wet boy for me.
Yeah.
That took a lot of work.
Yeah. I'm gonna go with wet boy for me. I'd like it to be a candle that then you can put on my hand and be lotion, but I'll take the joints. I'll take the joints. You know.
What was that quick flash of wet boy graphic? We need a full wet boy graphic.
Full
Yeah.
wet boy.
Okay.
Anyone who's half wet boys, guys.
Yeah, I'm no
Yeah.
half wet boy. Well,
I need a
full wet boy.
So despite how badly I want to see the graphic again, this is a walk away boy. What is it called? Goodbye boy? Get out of my face boy?
Forget
I can't
boy.
remember the game.
Walk
Yeah,
away
boy.
boy is nice. Walk
Yeah,
away boy is
don't
nice,
walk
Giulia.
away boy.
Way boy, don't walk away.
Yeah, I'm gonna say
Oh, I'm
no
sorry.
boy, because I don't know, kind of there's something about it kind of grosses me out.
I get. Yeah.
Yeah.
It is
It
weird.
looks
It's
like a
not
wet
like
straw.
I wonder
A wet
how you
paper straw.
smoke it.
Yeah. I don't know how you
That's
smoke
what I'm
it
You
either.
just
saying.
smoke it.
Oh.
You smoke it from the bottom.
I'm a forget boy
Yes.
too. It's like it seems poorly constructed. I'm not a big
Yeah.
fan of novelty like shaped joints. I'll smoke a novelty size joint. Give me a hog leg any
Yeah.
day. But when they start cross joint, all that stuff it's not for me.
I think when you're
Yeah.
an adult, just getting high is enough. I don't think you need to have, like all these apparatuses and different things that look a certain way.
Yeah, the reason why I'll never dab is I never want to buy
Equipment.
a torch.
I don't
want
want
to buy a
equipment.
torch to get
Yeah.
high. You know?
I understand.
He's also got
I
some
understand completely.
prison tattoos on his fingers. You see that? There's a little bit
Yeah.
of prison tats, right?
Prison
know.
tat.
And one
Questionable.
very long nail and then some other normal ones. That's
Oh,
never-
you're
Yeah,
right.
that is that a coke nail? Is that what that
Mm-hmm.
is?
It's
that
a
a
red
fr-
flag is what it is.
Maybe.
Yeah.
It's a red flag.
That's it. Whoever made that joint for that person, I'd say that's a walk away boy. You should walk away boy from that guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, you should walk away, boy.
Don't walk
All right.
away, boy. Don't walk away.
Can we just have a 90s day? Did I?
Yes,
I'm not doing
please.
that. So, here's our final product. Because nothing makes a lady hotter than a giant tub of homemade weed lube. Wet boy or forget boy?
Ooh, that's lube? I thought it was ice cream.
That is
I did too. I would have ate it all.
That looks like hipster ice cream.
that is a infection waiting to happen.
Mm-hmm.
We call that a forget boy. that is a yeast infection that is not yet ready. That is like if you're a woman, you're gonna give yourself an infection. Nobody wants to glob that up there. For
The
me.
only way that would work is if, again, the influencer that we trimmed with got that all up in her puss while she was trimming, and she posted it to her followers. But in any other world, I don't want that close to me.
That's a forget boy
Forget
for me.
boy.
Yeah.
Wow, well these gifts me really miss getting a box of Russell Stover's chocolates. Remember those Mon Cherry? I love a Mon Cherry. That's what I would prefer. Instead
the
of
ones
these
with the
gifts.
booze
I'm gonna
in
be
it?
honest. I haven't really gotten a lot of Valentine's Day gifts in my life.
Yeah.
Anytime I've been in
Neither
a
have I.
relationship, I've always been like,
Me either.
don't waste your money on this stupid holiday. And when
It's real.
I know.
Dumb. It's a real dumb
real dumb.
holiday.
It's a real Americanized. There's really no story. I don't think if you hear about when people talk about St. Valentine. I know there was a St. Valentine's Day massacre, and that's because Giulia, of course, we're both Italian. But besides from that, I don't know where it came from. You know?
Yeah, that's my graphic. You guys, thank you so much for being on the show. Tiffany and
Thanks for
Danielle,
having us.
what is your Instagrams are Is it just Tiffany Putter? Wait, no, just
Yeah,
tell me what
Puterbaugh
it is.
Tiff.
There it is. Puterbaugh Tiff.
Putterball Danny.
On
There's
Instagram.
me.
Then we got Putterball
You
Danny.
can follow us on
Thank you, gals.
TikTok. Putterball Sisters. We're on the web.
Puterbaugh sisters, thank you for having us, guys.
Web boys, thank you.
Thank you. I'm a wet boy. Now, that lube looked like green tea ice cream. Chat,
Yeah.
I want to, right? It was very a bad texture. Chat, what do you guys want for Valentine's Day? Tell us what you want. Drop it in the chat. We will read it out loud, you dirty little freaks.
I feel like we should probably check in with Brooke, maybe, and see
She is underground.
how. There she. I think she's there. Brooke.
Oh, hey God, what day is it? Time is kind of. Oh, really? Oh, it's the same day. Wow. All right. Did I hear Tiff and Danny? Oh my God, I've been meaning to have you guys over. You guys have to come over and check out the new place. Look.
I think your new place being the box underground.
Yeah, I mean, it's small. But if you ever been under a weighted blanket, that's kind of like, like what my whole house is like right now.
Yeah, okay. We got another ransom note. What is happening? Still no money. We don't have Venmo. Do you have Zelle? What is this, my lord?
Wow. Well, this whole thing is going off the rails. We're gonna be right back with more show, but first, I've had the writers and David over at my house for a few times to smoke some weed and talk some shit in a series we call The One Hit. Take a look. Welcome to The One Hit, where we have our very funny panel talk about all things cannabis.
Today's one hit is courtesy of Papa Select Live Hashwater Ice Gummies.
Woo! That's a mouthful.
It's so many words. I don't think I got them in the right order, but Papa Select is good.
All right. How many milligrams, please? Does it say?
Papa says 5. 10. 10 per gun.
Bruh.
Whoa.
Bruh.
I'm gonna take like a nibble.
Gargoyle melonberry?
That is the highest flavor there is.
You can only taste the gargoyle.
Yeah.
And the berries.
Okay,
Well,
so
it's
today,
gargoyle melonberry season.
so I mean, honestly, edibles are the perfect pairing for what we're going to talk about. Today we're going to talk about family. And I don't know about you guys, but the holidays,
Bruh.
we're all about edibles.
My grandma made the best gargoyle
Oh,
melonberry
yeah.
pie.
Yeah, the
Her grandma
traditional,
had taught her, right?
traditional gargoyle pie. So, question, what is your relationship with cannabis in your family? Like, do you guys talk about it? Do you smoke it together? Like, what is there anything there?
My mom had no idea I had any relationship with cannabis until like 2 months ago because I had to explain his job at some point.
Right.
You know what I mean? I would say there's other family I could be a little bit more open with, and I'll leave it at that because I ain't no snitch.
I had a fun thing happen with my cousins. It was like a couple years ago, and I think at a wedding, like weed, the topic of weed came up, and then before I knew it, I don't know if it was me or another cousin was handing out edibles, and then like 2 hours later, like my cousin's husband is like, I can't talk, I can't talk. like everyone had gone a little crazy. It was just fun because we were all like, wait, we all use weed? Like this is like a
Yeah.
cool way to bond or whatever.
Right. I have a brother who kind of just got into that realm. So this Christmas was our first like, hey, everybody's eating dinner. Let's go to 7-Eleven. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it was really fun. It was really exciting to have a new thing to share with my brother. It's exciting to see that he is now of age and he's doing it in a way that's responsible. He's not a ding-dong about it. So it was, yeah, it was really cool.
Nice.
Yeah, my mom is has been a public school teacher for 40 years.
And it took me like moving to California and getting hired to write for a weed show for me to be like, Mom, like, weed exists.
Well, my dad was a cop and my mom's a nurse, so they taught me to be scared of life. But then, of course, so my dad's a cop and my brother ended up being the fucking school drug dealer, of course. Like, everyone's had their own complicated relationship with it, where I think we were very, like, 90s bad, and, you know, my brother thinks he was such a bad person because he sold weed when he was a teen. But everyone's getting back into it now, and I feel like we'll hit, like, a weed pen together as a family and just, like, hash out old stories. And it's a very healing, when we all drink, someone ends up crying. So the weed is the
Family that vapes
glue.
together.
Yes.
Okay, we're gonna play a game called The Family Stone.
Wow.
Yeah. We're gonna go around and say one family member, dead or alive, that you would love to have some weed with.
I'm gonna say my mom's dad, my grandpa, the guy named after. He seemed like he was up to some weird tricks. I want to know about it.
Yeah.
I've heard stories about my dad's mom. She passed away before, or like right when I was born. But I've heard that she was like somebody who never let my brother, who's 4 years older than me, win any board games. Like, that I wish I could smoke with her just to see, like, I bet you she'd be no nonsense and a lot of fun.
Nice. I would say my mom, because my dad, he's like tried it a couple, like we tried smoking a joint many years ago. He claims nothing happened. Pretty sure he was high, but my mom, man, she's so funny, but she's, you know, she's got a little bit of that anxiety, and I just think it would be like, oof, I think we would just have a blast.
I'm gonna stay in this realm and also go with Mom, because she's a lovely, quite anxious, intense woman, and I just think it would open up a whole new world for her.
I would want to get my Mormon aunt high and get her to fucking admit that she believes some crazy shit. And
Tell us about the secret underwear.
Right, the secret underwear, and then also like spill a bunch of weird family secrets, because like, ooh, it's juicy, and I feel like, you know, it's kind of like giving someone truth serum.
I feel like we need to put an end to this one, because that edible, it's like kind of already affecting me.
Really?
I'm good to go.
Yeah. What is it? What is it?
Gargoyle melon berry.
Gargoyle melon. Gargoyle berry. You guys, that's been the one hit.
Our next guests are weed entrepreneurs Everly and Pippa from luxury cannabis brand and lifestyle brand Coco Greenbaum. Hello, Everly and Pippa.
Hello. Hi. How are you?
Hi.
Thank you for having us presently in your space today.
Thank you. Thank you. We are,
I identify my American name as Megan, but my ayahuasca given name is Pippa.
And, you know, for our brand, it's named Coco because we love the movie Coco.
Right, and our last name is
Greenbaum. And so that's where that is. And, you know, for me, it just got to the moment and the point where I had to have a conversation with my brand and decide for me what my brand was and what my brand was about.
Right.
And it came down to, you know, there was a time when I had to work a job, and I went to that job and they said, you have to be on time. And I was like, this is suffocating. And so that's when I started my own brand, and it's about sustainability. And
it's about consumerism. It's about empaths. It's about manifesting. And for me, of course, also there was a moment in time when I thought, you know, what is my stepping into my brand? What do I want to do to give back? And I thought about volunteering. And then I realized, you know what's more powerful than volunteering is thinking about volunteering. So I went through Hollywood and I said, what's that smell? Smells a little poor here. And then I thought what I could do to step into my brand is just get in the middle of all of that culture and take selfies.
Yes. And I wanted to let you guys know that our brand is not just about buying high-end luxury products that are gorgeous for your home.
They're stunning.
They're beautiful. It's not just about that. It's also about giving back. So we do have a scholarship program at our ranch. It's called the Malibu Calabasas Canyon Cannabis Ranch. And for every piece that you buy, we donate to our scholarship fund to get one horse high
and let him run free. And so that's sort of what we say, every piece you buy gets one horse high. And so that's our way of giving back. Yeah. And there's another thing that you can do to give back. And we're an equal opportunity employer. Of course, that's why we believe that everybody deserves the right to earn minimum wage. And at first, I didn't believe that minimum wage existed.
What is it, $500? $5,000?
$575? Yeah. 602. And when I realized it was $15, I was literally, I was not thriving. I said, that's not stunning. And so I thought, what can we do to give back to the poor? And this is a new scholarship program. It's called Employ the Poor. And that's when we employ homeless people to like our selfies. Yeah. And then,
Wow.
and then
This is.
right. Yeah.
It's just about stepping into your own power. It's about knowing yourself and knowing your worth and knowing your power and knowing what your brand is.
Yes. And also, we have an amazing product. This product is a cannabis-infused lavender cannabis infused. It's $657. And this is when you don't want to be an ingester. You know, maybe you want to be somebody that you don't want to bother with smoking. You know,
She just
what
gets
is that?
high topically.
I get high topically because I believe in topical ingestion of cannabis. And I also believe that smoking weed got me very fat. So I only ingest topically.
I only
And this is
ingest
on sale.
topically.
It's on sale. It's $657. It looks
Amazing.
beautiful. I feel gorgeous.
You look gorgeous.
Thank you.
Now I know you've been featured in Goop, in Vogue. So your mission, you've shared your mission with the horses and whatnot.
Right.
I guess what I want to know, the product that you were just putting on your face, like what does that do exactly?
Well, this is
Well, yeah, as you can see, it makes her look gorgeous, and that's
first of all, I'm stunning. You know, this is ready for this is now. If you want to go to any boutique and you're ready for the day, this is going to be. Now you're a little stoned, And you know what? Here's the thing: we're having fun when we're high. We're having fun. We're stepping into our awareness, and this is actually really good for when you need to take your brand awareness selfies. Now this can be, I could put this on and then I could go to Griffith Park. I could take a selfie. I could have a caption that says something like, in a city so busy, it's nice to know there's still dreamers. And you can just take a selfie and then of course that's when the likes roll in. Brand awareness.
Something that says like, today is the tomorrow I dreamed about yesterday, Coco Greenbaum.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Coco Greenbaum.
Yeah. And then it also gets you very high.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah, I am.
Amazing.
I'm actually feeling this.
It's $700 for your first tube, and then it's $800 every tube after that.
Mm-hmm. And we like to have a brand awareness where you pay more when you keep continuing to come back.
Every time you come back, you pay more money, and that's our thing.
Mm-hmm.
That's amazing. We feel so lucky. Today, you've curated a list of items just for the viewers at Flower Hour. Am I correct?
Oh,
Sure.
yeah. Sure. Yeah. If you want to get a little taste of our brand, step into our brand. You want to take a little dive into our
let's look at
brand.
what you've
David, am I
chosen
pronouncing
for
that
us.
right? David?
Yes, David.
David,
David.
Okay.
David.
Okay, so
David.
let's take a look at some of these products from your site. I think this first one, it's a weed canister.
Mm-hmm. It's gorgeous. It's gorgeous. It's stunning.
Now, I used to actually keep my husband in here. He's not very tiny. He died. And then I took him out and I said, why not put this gorgeous flower in there?
Gorgeous flower. And I said, we're the kind of brand that says you need to earn your earn.
Mm-hmm.
We need to earn your earn. So that is why
We are that brand.
That price is $78,000, and
Wow.
and you're going to see some encrusted. You're going to see some encrusted jewels. Mm-hmm. When you smoke out of something, you're not somebody that shops at Marshall's when you smoke out of this.
If you smoke out of something that like the average person would buy on, let's say,
what is this?
Is that healthy for you to smoke out of something you buy from Amazon?
What, from Lord Bezos? No, I don't think so.
No.
This is not somebody that goes to TJ Maxx. This is somebody that says I'm stepping into my power today.
And it's locally sourced in Tunisia and then shipped here.
Yeah.
And then priced up.
Right. We believe
lot.
in pricing up.
Wow.
Because we know our work.
Okay, so
yeah.
This is a very indulgent canister smoking apparatus.
Yeah, right.
Beautiful.
Got that right.
It's very
Julia,
beautiful.
am I
Okay.
saying that right? Julia?
It is. Yep, you're saying it correct. Yes, Julia.
Julia? Okay. Good.
And okay, so next up, I believe you have some apparel for us.
Oh, this is gorgeous.
This is
stunning.
a stunner.
This is stunning. This is gorgeous. Mink and leather. Again, I said that this is actually working. She said it's actually working. Let me just tell you. Let me just tell you, I am stoned. Luckily, I'm not going to get fat after this, though, so that's good. This
Just
is
on the face.
just on the face. Topical stoner, I am.
This is absolutely
Mink and
beautiful.
leather, fashion vest for
It's
keeping your weed warm.
Made out of 100% vegan dead minks.
Yes,
The
they're
minks
vegan
are
first,
the,
and
the
then they're
minks
dead
have
after
been
that.
the minks have been fed vegan food, but they are dead. We killed them and then we put them in a mink.
We caged them, we killed them, but they were vegan
But they
first.
were only eating organic for the entire time that they lived in their cage.
And this is, again, you don't want to walk around Hollywood, you don't want to walk around Calabasas looking like your average, again, may I say TJ
Worker.
Maxx, may I say
Worker.
I eat a Del Taco. You know, you want to say something about yourself that says, I like to have my weed sourced from Tunisia, and it's right here in my pocket.
It keeps your weed warm.
Now, can
And
I
you're
wear
gonna have
that
to
vest
pay
if I don't have weed on me? Is that okay?
David, why?
David,
Why?
David, why?
Why would you not have weed on you? You know, and more importantly, why aren't you wearing the vest?
Yeah, why aren't you wearing the vest, and why don't you have weed on you? Because we believe at Coca Green Bomb that you are stepping into your own higher frequency when you carry weed on you, because you're saying, I'm David. If I'm pronouncing that right, I'm David. I'm stepping into my power today.
I deserve this.
I deserve this. $7,700. Sure, why not?
Yeah.
Charge it to Wowee.
Okay. All right. Up next, we have an antique French press.
I love this.
I love
this.
this
This
one.
is kind of affordable.
It's
Sure.
incredibly affordable. How much did we say that was? 1,200.
I wanted to punch up with this one, but she said no.
I said make it affordable
I said-
for just anybody. And this is, you know,
Well, I remember when I used to not have my deep press, cold press coffee boy coming to me in the morning. I used to go to Starbucks. I had the human
Sure.
experience, the American
Sure, and
experience.
if you can't afford a deep pressed coffee boy like her,
If you can't afford a coffee boy,
Then-
maybe you're not stepping into your power.
right,
You know,
this will press your weed for you, and then you throw the weed away and you make yourself a cup of coffee.
yes, you can get
See,
this.
now
You
this
can get
makes-
our flour.
This one makes sense to me. This one makes sense to me. People pay for expensive coffee gadgets all the time. I could see myself doing this. Julia? Could you-
Yeah, I mean, I guess we could get it.
Yeah, well,
You want
Julia,
it?
I'm going to tell you the difference that the Cocoa Green Bomb higher frequency way that you need to step into your power is, of course, I can afford that.
Yes.
Of course, I can afford that.
And
Right.
again, you give
Yes.
you give to the scholarship. We're helping the poor, the average. We're helping the horses get high. You know, our animals also get high. You're helping. So you're helping when you do that. You know.
Amazing. Okay, this next one is a drug labradoodle.
Sport, drug,
Labradoodle. Let me explain this. I like to call them dabradoodles. You know, that's just a little. That's a little
It's a little
spoof.
joke.
That's a little. Just missed me with some.
Yeah, this cannabis oil is also, you're going to step into your own power with this.
Mhm.
It is $6,592.
Yeah,
and
it's
that
just it's
comes with
missing
your own,
us.
that comes with your own coffee boy. This actually.
And this is
spray
just
does.
misting us with frequency. Okay, so the labradoodle, the dabradoodles. Now, have you ever, been traveling? Say you look
Sure.
like well-traveled people.
Sure, you're at a spa resort in Kikapau, the Incan ruin of Mexico, of course, where I like to take my emotional support labradoodle.
So you're like, I want to carry weed with me, right? I want to carry weed with me, but I don't want to have it on my person. You know, I don't know if it's legal there or not. So this labradoodle can fit up to a quarter of weed in its cavity.
And you might say that's not worth $8,700 to just support your own quarter of weed. But I'll tell you what you're going to be getting with that. You're not only going to be getting a quarter of weed, you get to go inside a labradoodle's cavity and feel its own power. Take it out, dry it out for a while. We have a drying process. and then you can smoke that. And also, our dogs are sourced on their own, ethically sourced farm. And we have a farm called Who Let the Dogs Out, and that's where all of our dogs just get to run free until we stuff them with weed.
Any questions about that dog sourcing, David?
It's an emotional support dog.
I mean, I hate, this feels very illegal. Where are you getting these dogs?
And you're gonna,
like
think
I said,
that.
and
You're
like
gonna
I
think-
said,
you're gonna think that. And like I said, they're ethically sourced. They're ethically non-monogamous. These dogs are sourced from our purebred farms. Okay, again, it's at the Calabasas Malibu Canyon
Calabasas
Cannabis Ranch,
Right.
and we have all of our dogs are in a special unit called Who Let the Dogs Out, and that's where we play them Snoop Dogg. We do, just dog-based things that they would like as dogs.
And you know what, David, you're gonna come across the word illegal when it has to do with certain persons, and other persons don't have to deal with the word illegal in this society.
And if you carry a dog, you don't have to worry about that because
You don't have to
nobody's
worry about
checking your dog for drugs.
Right. And again, it
Not the
depends
cavity.
on where you're at and who you are. Illegal doesn't necessarily apply to you. You know what I mean?
If you have a dog.
Okay. This next item is a very unnecessarily 18 karat gold OG Skywalker infused tennis bracelet.
And my question to you is, why is that not necessary for you to step into your own power?
Right.
Why would you not think you're worth
A
that
tennis
much
bracelet
money?
that's infused. The diamonds have been infused.
And I told you a lot.
With
There's
Skywalker.
no way that we shouldn't give a coffee boy along with this bracelet. She thought differently.
Yeah. And this one, if you order this now, you get this gift bag. Okay? So if you order that now, I can give you this gold gift bag. You can carry nugs in it. You can carry loose money that you want to throw away. I always have loose money I want to throw away. I don't know if you guys are me, but I'm like, why? Why is it around me? So if you have loose money you want to throw away, you put it in your little gold bag, and that's a free gift bag. And that's a gorgeous tennis bracelet. I mean, it also, you put it on, you get high. How are you feeling? You look absolutely incredible. I didn't see it till I got up close to her. She looks incredible.
I feel I feel like I want to listen to incense peppermints.
Mhm.
I feel like I want to go take a walk around.
Listen to Enya, maybe a little memory of trees.
Yes.
Like that.
You're so close.
I know it. It's fun when we're close.
Let's check out this last product. Last but not least, here's something obviously everyone needs in their home. It's a bidet that streams a potent weed beverage into your cavity.
Cheapest item.
Oh,
Cheapest
now, David,
item.
I've been watching the show. Big fan of the show. Big fan of the show.
Big fan, wet boy. Big
I
fan,
hear
wet
you're
boy.
I hear you're a wet boy.
I hear you're
Okay.
a wet boy.
I hear
Big
you're
time.
a wet boy. That's right. That's right.
right.
So this is specifically for you. If you'd like to order this product, I will personally
I will personally hit like on your Instagram post when you post that. Okay. I will
Okay, and
personally
I will
do that for you.
I will go ahead and personally infuse the cannabis myself if you want this. This is perfect for wet boys. And I'm sure you're not the only one that identifies as a wet boy out there.
Right.
You know?
No,
So
no.
this is for
There's
wet
dozens
boys,
of
wet
us.
girls, wet theys, anybody that wants to be wet and get it sprung up into your cavity,
Again, this is for somebody that doesn't necessarily, like I said, I'm not an ingester. I like to get high topically. If you
Right.
like to get high, if you want it up that butthole and you want to really know what it feels like to be high up your butt, that is what this is for
It's
$6.99.
It's great.
I still think this is low. I still
It
think
is
this
low.
is low.
I mean, you sit on this, you're not going to feel low. You're going to feel high. You're going to feel high. And that is absolutely
good.
I am, yeah.
Yeah,
Well, thank you so much for joining us today. I know you have a big collaboration coming up that you want to tell us about, right?
Oh yeah. Well,
sure.
Well, I also wanted to just show you about my, this is a resin ball. This is $2,000. It's a resin ball. And if you don't want to use the wet boy, you can shove this right up any hole that you want. And just keep it there. And then that'll also get you high.
That's, again, if you don't like to be high, you want to have a different sensation, of getting stoned, you can put that right up your cooter booter, okay?
Yeah, and our scholarship funds and our programs that we're doing.
Oh, sure. Follow us on Coco Greenbaum. Again, if you want to be a part of our
it's
Employ the Poor.
Employ the
You can
Poor.
actually pay somebody to like your Instagram post if it is again under hashtag Coco Greenbaum.
It's the Get a Horse High program.
For every product you buy, you get one horse high, and that's called horseplay.
Mm-hmm.
And
So we do that.
you know, besides from that, I would say just step into your own power. I would say thrive on your own frequency.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I would say I was once like you, thinking that I didn't need to smoke out of $7,000 products.
You'll never go back.
You'll never go back.
You'll never go back. Again, sustainable.
Everly
ethical
and
source.
Pippa
Mm-hmm.
from Coco Greenbaum, thank you so much for being on the show.
Oh my gosh, thank you.
The honor is all mine.
Thank you.
Yes.
The honor is all mine.
From one wet boy to another wet boy.
you.
Thank you.
Hi, lady.
Oh boy,
Wow.
what a wild ride! I think we should check on Brooke one more time, huh?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
We should see where she's at.
Brooke? Oh, she's asleep. How peaceful she looks.
Okay. Well, we do have one more ransom note we got. Let's check it out. Sleep. How did we mess this up? What could we have done better? You know what? I respect somebody asking for constructive criticism. Bad job, kidnappers. Now, let's take a weed. That sounds like somebody
take a weed,
used
yeah.
that bidet. We're going to do a Wowee test drive. This is where a friend of the show tries out some... Do not care for that sound effect. And I'm a wet boy. This is where a friend of the show tries out some weed, tells us about it. Today's test drive comes from Katie Babs, the host of Sirius XM's Octane.
Hey everyone, my name's Katie Babs, and for those of you who aren't familiar with me, I'm a host at SiriusXM's Octane and Turbo. On top of that, I'm an influencer on Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, and Facebook, and an everyday cannabis user. I have to give a huge shout out to Wowee for this awesome Bloom Farms flower. First of all, it smells amazing. I'm a hybrid type of girl, so they sent me the tropical kushberry. One of the things I really enjoy doing when I'm high is getting outside and shooting content for my social media pages with my girlfriend Paige. So I'm gonna smoke a little bit more of this, and I'm taking you with me.
You ready to shoot or what? Look how cool she looks.
And I am back from my video and photo shoot with my girlfriend Paige. It went fantastic. I felt great the entire time. Being outdoors when you're high, first of all, is just so much better than being cooped up inside. I felt energized, I didn't feel sleepy. It was just an all-around great experience. So I highly recommend Bloom Farms and their hybrid. Hybrid is for me. Thank you so much to Wowee. I really appreciate it. And I had an amazing time. So I recommend this to everybody watching. Give it a shot and maybe do your own photo shoot and video shoot.
And that is our show. We oh, you doing a photo shoot? Okay.
Doing a photo-
We like to end every flower hour by asking each other, David, how did you grow today?
I grew another day stronger in my resolve to stay a wet boy till the day that I die. How did you grow, Giulia?
Amazing. I grew by, oh gosh, I guess kind of wanting the weed bidet. I think I've grown more open to high-end weed products. That's how I grew. Next week, we have X Mayo, Steph Tolive, and Ed Rosenthal. Same flower time, same flower place. We'll see you next week. Bye-bye.